Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin Gaethje. Who wins and why? Knuckleheads, welcome to the FightersRep, where we give you free fights, interviews in the fight game, and fight commentary from the mind of a promoter / attorney. So it's going down October 24th, this Saturday, just 4 days away on Fight Island in Abu Dhabi. We've got Khabib Nurmagomedov going up against Justin Gaethje. This is the big one when it comes to MMA. This, for me, is the biggest fight in MMA since Khabib fought Conor McGregor. I do believe that this is going to be a much more competitive fight than even that fight, which was relatively competitive when you look at the rest of Khabib's opponents. I think Justin Gaethje, knuckleheads, I'm just going to come straight out and say it, presents problems, presents a puzzle, and a skill set that Khabib Nurmagomedov has never seen before. And he also possesses a series of intangibles to go along with that skill set that Khabib Nurmagomedov has never faced before. Now, we all know Khabib recently lost his father to complications related to what's going on in the world now, and rest in peace to Khabib's father. So I believe he's going to be extra motivated. We've also got this fight happening in the Arab world, so a lot of Khabib's people nearby, family, friends, I'm sure, even if they're not there, they'll be close by, they'll be tuning in. He'll know it. He'll know everybody's tuned in. They're not staying up till early in the morning. They're watching it. It's prime time on Dagestan television. It's prime time all over the Islamic and Arab world. And he knows the pressure's on him for this fight to keep that O. And it's an O which, unlike boxing, Khabib Nurmagomedov has earned by facing the best guys time and time again. But Justin Gaethje, knuckleheads, presents a special, unique problem for Khabib Nurmagomedov. First and foremost, his striking is superior to Khabib Nurmagomedov's, who, let's face it, we just haven't seen a lot of striking from Khabib. Gaethje has shown superior striking. Gaethje has shown an iron will, an iron chin, and Gaethje's shown a gas tank that is SUV, solar-powered, hybrid combination of all of the above. This guy just doesn't get tired. Took on Tony Ferguson short notice and beat him in the 5th round. Tony Ferguson, a guy who's never been tired in his life. Gaethje was somehow able to pull that off by being patient, by sticking to a game plan, by listening to his coaches, and his hands are so heavy that he was able to take some sting off his shots in that fight in order to take it to the 5th round and beat Tony Ferguson. And that's not something he's going to have to do for this fight, because he's going to have a full training camp. Now, mind you, I'm sure he's not going to want to expend all his resources in the first couple of rounds. But when push comes to shove, Gaethje's going to fight fire with fire. This is going to be such a unique fight as well, knuckleheads, because Gaethje has a wrestling base, NCAA All-American wrestler, and he's admitted that his strength in wrestling was his takedown defense, which is exactly what Khabib's going to have to go against if he's going to want to beat Justin Gaethje. I mean, there's no mystery about this. Khabib Nurmagomedov is going to have to take Justin Gaethje down and ground and pound him if he wants to win this fight. I do not think if Khabib keeps this on the feet, it's going to be good for Khabib. I think Justin Gaethje will kick his legs out from underneath him and punish him if they stay on the feet and potentially finish him. Khabib Nurmagomedov is going to have to set up his takedowns with striking and continue over and over again to take Justin Gaethje down and keep him down and hope he wears him out. And he mentioned on ESPN First Take that that was his strategy. Take Justin Gaethje down, make him tired, and choke him out. But good luck with that, because I've never seen Justin Gaethje quit because he's tired. I've never seen Justin Gaethje quit. I've only ever seen Justin Gaethje get stopped because the referee stopped the fight, because insurmountable amounts of damage were being done and the fight needed to be stopped, but he was still trying to go. If you look at those fights, the way they were stopped, Gaethje was still trying to go. He's got an unbelievable, superhuman level will. Khabib Nurmagomedov the same. Gaethje's will is powered by this maniacal need to be the best. Khabib's will, powered by the same, but stems seemingly from his religion and discipline. Gaethje's also from discipline, but more from passion. This is going to be an incredible fight, knuckleheads. I'll say this. This is a 50-50 fight. We've got the situation with Khabib having lost his father. You know he's going to want to win this fight bad in honor of his father's memory. You know he wants to win this fight bad, period. He wants to win every fight, as does Justin Gaethje. A guy who we've seen change into a more cerebral fighter. A guy who has these attributes. The power in both hands. Iron chin. Iron will. You know, if you look at both of these guys, they match up evenly. They match up evenly. And the advantages are Justin Gaethje's striking over Khabib's wrestling. Khabib's wrestling over Justin Gaethje's wrestling. And that's pretty much it. And it's almost like they're each other's kryptonite, right? Because we haven't really seen Justin Gaethje get taken down like that. Can he even be taken down like that? Or is he too strong? Is his takedown defense too good? And we haven't seen someone with really good takedown defense that's able to constantly stuff Khabib, keep him on the feet, and beat him up. I mean, we saw a little bit of it with Ally Aquinta, but this is no Ally Aquinta. No disrespect to him. This is Justin, the berserker, the human highlight reel, Gaethje. And if your game plan is to go in there and break him, you're in for a long night, man. I'm just chomping at the bit for this fight, knuckleheads. I'm going to go ahead and give you my prediction. Before I do so, I want to say again, this is a 50-50 fight. I don't know who wins this fight, but I'm going to give my prediction, and I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say that Khabib Nurmagomedov gets stuffed by a very strong, untiring, relentless Justin Gaethje, who beats him up on the feet and probably earns a decision, and maybe can even do the unthinkable of finishing Khabib later on in the fight. That's not to say that the opposite can't happen. Again, 50-50 fight. Khabib can take him down and do what he's saying. Grapple him to death, potentially tire him out, and choke him out. But I just don't see Justin Gaethje being that guy. And Khabib is right that he's going to have to choke him out, because Justin Gaethje will not go out unless you get him out. if you understand what I'm saying. Knuckleheads, my question to you is, who do you think wins this fight, and how do they win this fight? Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification icon next to it. Join Knucklehead Nation. Get your Fighters Rep gear in the links below. We got shirts, tanks, hoodies, masks. By doing so, you help me continue to build this channel and the only kickboxing promotion that matters on the dopest fight channel on YouTube. Knuckleheads, I look forward to hearing what you have to say. I look forward to this fight. It's going down. We'll talk soon.